Ah, screw it.
You cannot tell me that you think that this has been fair.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Core, and my friends' channels are under attack. That's right, that old chestnut meme. But look, we all know that legacy media is watching YouTube and Instagram or even TikTok, and they see the inevitability of the likelihood that their careers won't even exist for very much longer. And so they write pieces like, oh, look how much, it's like a 3-piece plan. Look how these YouTubers got famous covering this trial. Then look how much money they made. And then the third article will be like, oh, 70% of the money these YouTubers made were disparaging AH, and they were all mean and phobic comments. We know this is going to happen. This is not news because journalists aren't interested in that. And so Kat Tenbarge, who exclusively writes hit pieces on YouTubers for NBC, and really Business Insider, which is a hilarious grift rag that is full of lies and slander and just about anything else they can get away with. Look into who owns it. They're not even allowed to trade in stock. And there's all sorts of interesting stuff you can find out about this company. But wow, the YouTubers who live streamed made 6 figures last month and just super chats, YouTube's tipping feature. Is that news? Said another way, like, oh, people made money? You know that, of course, the article is written with like a slant, which we're going to take a look at. Essentially, like, should they, should independent news coverage and independent entertainers be able to be allowed to cover news? More 11. Like, that's what this really is. It's jealousy. And you see the replies, of course. Ooh, Nick, you look famous. Maybe Verified will finally blue checkmark me. So here's any signal writing. What do you make, Kat? OnlyFans is an option for you, or trade school. Code, learn how to do it. You know why it's a big deal? Because they show you what you also see and inform you about it. Not like MSM. They're still trying to push that she was innocent. By the way, even if they did do that, it's none of your business because it's people giving them money. So, I mean, everybody in here, how dare they work 10 hours a day and get paid? Here's Marie Oakes. Wow, people sent creators they like money, hard-hitting reporting. And of course, Nick points out, by the way, Kat, Law and Crime Network out-earned all of us combined by a lot, and their commentary was almost as bad as yours. And, that's okay, though. Law and Crime Network, because they're part of, like, the mainstream media apparatus, they're okay. They can make all the money they want. And I think there was at times where, like, did they have almost 1 million live stream watchers once? I feel like I saw that number. So all the millions that they made, that's okay. But because 3 independent YouTubers did, that's a problem. And so we see the article, the trial led to some huge income boosts for law YouTubers. Again, so here's how much some of the top live streamers earned. And again, they use these websites that only like estimate earnings. Like this is the same level of hard-hitting reporting as 76-year-old Taylor Lorenz talking about how much YouTubers made based on Social Blade, which is hilarious. Most, Social Blade takes a look at your viewership and then multiplies it by average earnings revenue per 1,000 views or 10,000 views. When like most people, like ads hardly ever play for a channel like mine, but they treat it like it's, a cat channel, so they could post this huge number. For law tubers, streaming and analyzing high profile cases is not only their craft, but it's cultivated a flourishing community online. That one that literally pays them back for their entertainment and expertise. Wow, it's called live streaming. Are you writing this article about Amaranth or any of these other streamers? According to YouTube trend analysis site Playboard, the top earning creators of the last month from Super Chat revenue or revenue generated from tips are Emily D. Baker, Legal Bytes, and Rekieta Law. The 3 channels have all recently and exclusively been streaming the trial case. A rep for Playboard told Insider that they use bots to analyze real-time data and earning from YouTube's Super Chat feature. By the way, why is this data allowed to be mined? As like a content creator on this platform, I'm curious why that exists. Why are outside sources able to so easily farm our revenue earnings? You know, I know why, because then they can write the articles. They can write they're monetizing hate. Its analytics show that all 3 law-tubers have seen tremendous growth to their accounts since live streaming almost the entirety of the trial. No, not a single word in this article about mainstream media covering it. Super Chat is the live stream feature offered for most creators who are able to monetize their channels. During a live stream, fans can pay anywhere from $1 to $500 to highlight and pin their comment to the creator. YouTube takes 30% of the total earnings during the stream, and the creator pockets, I like how they pockets 70% after Apple App and Store processing fees and local tax. Here's roughly how much each LawTuber made from donations toward. By the way, I'm not gonna go through it's none of their business. You had Emily D. Baker in this article, of course, that she's an attorney, a district attorney who left her job, and so great. This article should be praising it, but that's not what they're talking about it. And also, I'm surprised these lawyers, even Rekieta, bro, why are you even responding to these idiots? Nick actually confirmed his amount. The number they are showing is a good bit higher than what I'm showing for Super Chat numbers, Baker said, since a lot of my videos on the trial don't have ads on them due to the subject matter. It's been simply incredible to see the law nerd community support me, blah, blah, blah. Baker said her live stream during the announcement of the verdict had 370,000 concurrent viewers, a career high. Good. I'm happy for her, right? Legal Bytes, same thing. Another breakout creator is Legal Bytes, and we have to list her full legal name because this is about intimidation. Again, then they bring up Nick Rekieta and talk about his money. Again, none of anyone's business how much money these people made. It's none of my business. You know, you see, if looking at just U.S. creators, he's been in Playboard's list of top 10 Super Chat earners every month this year. Good for him. In November 2021, the month of the Kyle trial, he was the top Super Chat earner worldwide with $149,000 before fees. Awesome. Awesome. Now, that after fees and taxes is more like 70,000. And he was covering that every single day. And if you figure out what these people's time is worth, you know, and you see this, Jeff Weiss, top law tubers were compensated handsomely by fans for their marathon-esque streams. Season trial commentator made blah, 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 and Super Chat. So? And this is another clown that works at Business Insider. Again, here you see his comment. Okay, so how much does a Washington Post or any other news journalist make while covering these and other type of events? Are you asking every reporter their salaries? Did that they get paid whether you like it or not? How much were you paid to write this article? I mean, that's the real crux of this, isn't it? First of all, what business is it of anybody, including me, what my fellow YouTubers make? None of my business. I don't want to know. I don't care to know. I hope it's tons. I hope it's way more than they reported. But you see, what's your point exactly? The story is available exclusively to Insider subscribers. What a coincidence. Wait a minute. So you're butthurt that YouTubers made money covering a trial. So you write an article about it, only available to people who pay you money? Is that the case? Is that what we're doing now? Can't believe all these LawTubers earning from optional donations while distributing truthful and informative content. Unfortunately, I cannot read what has been reported due to a paywall to read the full context. I smell the irony. Worth every penny. Okay, now what? So he made money doing his job. My God. I mean, It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that this would be news. But here we are in the modern world. You know, this is the modern, you know, mainstream media, mainstream press. They are in their death throes. Like, undoubtedly. They know. Like, if the Washington Post made a fraction of what these people made on this, they wouldn't be attacking them, would they? They wouldn't be, because this is all part of it, right? They gather the information, and then come the articles. Oh, 60% of the articles were anti-woman or judging, you know, AH's looks and why this is a problem. And they send articles to like, emails to places like YouTube that's like, oh, did you know that this creator was making $150,000 monetizing hate against women? Do you have any comment? And YouTube doesn't pay any attention to that. If they did, you know, if they do any due diligence, if they did, they would never have banned the Act Man. So they'll say, we'll just demonetize him. And media knows this. Cat 10 Bars knows this. Taylor Lorenz knows this. This is an important tactic that they have to push back against creators that are far more popular than they are. I'll just use a perfect example. I went on Nick Rekieta's stream to talk about about swatting, how we got swatted, and his viewers supported my coffee company to the tune of somehow like something like 700 orders in 10 minutes. Some of the kindest, awesomest people. I'm sure we share a bunch of them, like his viewers are my viewers and vice versa. Mainstream media would love if they could do that. Cat 10 Bars wishes she could sell something that her viewers actually cared about, instead of just writing these hit pieces on YouTubers and whining that they made a bunch of money. Absolute ridiculous hack journalism on display here. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.